Congrats on being first, Kava. Hold on, I'm gonna go fix Blurp.
Bruh.
Oh, thank goodness I fixed it. I'm gonna refund you for. I'm gonna refund you for I'm first. Sorry, Kava. Hello, Mary. Okay. Fixing it live. I'm trying to pull up my channel redeems. I'm going to immediately mute my own stream the second I went on to Twitch. Having a late start today, guys. Okay. Oh, no one can hear you. They can only hear me right now. Speaking of dice, I'm gonna go grab my dice. I'll be right back. Oh, catastrophe. That's the wrong one. Already ending stream today. Hello, chat. Just wanted to give you guys a reminder that generally we will not be responding verbally during this session. We will talk to you guys through text, except when we go on break and when we finish for the night. You take it from here, Sab. Your turn. I'm gonna fix
Last time we left our friends who had been drawn to the town to check out what was going on at the Malcontent Menace and to fix their rat problem. They said they had a giant rat problem. This was assumed to be a problem with giant rats. However, they ran into an unlikely ally in the form of an awakened cat who is apparently a sorceress, a wild magic sorceress specifically, named Pearl. Pearl had already given a go at this job and had dealt with a few of the rats before getting jumped and needing to head out and take a cat nap to rest, replenish their spell slots, and was about to head back in when the party was there. It turns out that Pearl was after something very specific that had been supposedly shipped here by accident in one of the crates that is in the basement. They believe Pearl believes that it's here, and she said in exchange for a much smaller cut, as long as she gets this item, she is willing to help out the party. Having struck the deal, thanks in no small part to Pearl's charisma score as the sorcerer, they were able to decide to head on down. Ambushing a few of the rats, Jelly ended up getting fairly close to this large, giant stack of crates off to one corner that nobody happened to notice were suspiciously teetering a little bit. It was as Jelly got through with a nice stab to the biggest of the rats that they had seen that the crates suddenly shifted and one of them burst open as a hideous monstrosity burst forth, composed of multitudes of giant rats, enhanced, empowered, embittered, and mutated. All together, they are the Radicalism. That is where we rejoin our heroes at the top of the turn order as the Radicalism will start us off. Let us get our fight music going. Pull us back. That's
Music.
going to just restart the same music, I see. Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, it's the same. Isn't it the same?
Our fight music.
This is our fight.
There's way more rock. This is our fight song.
This is my fight song.
Yeah, you go.
I mean, we can go with that. I think we might get
Copyright strike.
we might get banned off Twitch.
The government ain't gonna stop us.
So the Radicalism appears, bursts through these crates, lets loose this unearthly, unrat-like shriek, and as you look at it, you see that it has these hideous, strange parts attached to it by some form of magic. It's difficult to tell what's going on with it. You see as it looks around the room at you, it makes this hideous noise like it's got something caught in its throat, and you see the skin of its sagging stomach start to wriggle. And it uses unwholesome spew.
Clearly he needs a lozenge.
It bends forward, its jaw on the largest of the heads unhinges, and one giant rat claws out, leaps out of its mouth as it vomits it up.
Ooh.
And our fresh new rat,
I'm sorry, he's spawning rats?
he just vomited up a rat.
Vomited up a rat.
You need to chew your food better, my dude.
This rat acts immediately after his initiative,
I'm pretty sure that's not where babies come from.
as
If
the
you eat 'em.
Radicalism spews this rat forth with its action. Its bonus action is going to be to grab one of these crates and throw it at...
Jolene, this is not where babies come from, right? I'm pretty sure this is not where babies come from.
It's going to throw the crate at Jelly.
Of course it will.
I mean, you're right there.
You can dodge a
Quick!
crate, you can dodge a ball.
Quick, turn into a puddle.
Jelly does a 14 hit your AC.
That is a negative.
Turn into a puddle.
So, Jelly, how do you dodge or block this crate that's hurling
I
at you?
will. I will just melt.
So Jelly turns liquid, hits the ground, the crate sails past, skims across the top of the ram skull that was still in mid-drop,
Yeah.
and explodes in the back wall, and you see that there's just where there used to be stacks of steaks or something in this crate, there's just gnawed bones left. And then for its move action, the Radicalism burrows straight down
What?
through what you now see as a gaping tunnel into the cellar that leads somewhere else. And you hear as it's scratching and scraping its way hastily somewhere else.
Wait, did it just bail?
It did.
What?
The rat it
Scared.
vomited
Scared.
was looking at Jelly, and then Jelly turned into a puddle,
Did it think I burrowed?
and it doesn't understand, so it turns.
Hold on. I call it shenanigans.
Well, clearly you had your whetstone out and you were sharpening your weapon.
Odds it's going after Sean. Let's see.
Oh, we still have a
Does
few
a
rats alive.
does a 9 hit your AC, Sean?
No. Fortunately,
Okay.
a 9 does not hit.
It jumps at you and starts nibbling ineffectively at your shield.
John just straight up does the girly scream and holds his shield up.
Perfect.
Gonna go hop on the chair and get on the table real quick.
Jelly, we're at your turn. This rat that's over here, the ultra giant rat that you thought was the biggest one before, has been hurt by you already.
Yeah, let's try to finish that off real fast.
Finish
Alright.
him.
Step
Rat
forward and roll
out
me an attack.
Am I hidden from it?
No.
Okay.
You are the only person within reach, though.
Yeah, let me get my dice here. Where's my d20? There it is. Alright. That is a 13 plus... What is it? 6. Yeah, 13 plus 6.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Wow, shot in the dark on that one.
Well, you were right.
Yeah. Let's keep that going.
Including your sneak attack.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
I mean, if you choose to use it on this
Absolutely.
on this strike. Okay.
An extra...
Because you're a swashbuckler, right?
Huh?
You're a swashbuckler rogue, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, she is not. I think we already discovered what she is.
Yes.
Do
That's
I still
right.
get sneak attack?
I'll let you have it.
Okay.
It was my mistake.
It's Jelly's feeling a lucky strike right now.
Okay.
Heard those dice in your hand is wonderful.
Yeah. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 damage.
You skewer this rat. It lets out a mournful squeal and collapses.
Alright, you see this rat?
I do see that rat.
I'm
That's
doing
the
whales
fresh
from the
one.
grave.
All right. What does it mean to do?
Immediately after I deal sneak attack damage to a creature on my turn, I can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet. The first creature takes the damage, and the second takes 1d6 necrotic damage.
All right. Roll your d6.
That's a 6.
6. Yeah!
Yeah.
It lets out a squeak. It's gone.
It's just... It was previously scrabbling at John's shield, and he looks over the shield, and it's just... belly up, just bleh.
Yeah. Squeak. Dead.
Huh.
Is that your turn, Jelly?
Hang on, I read Will. You can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of the first creature. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, and it takes 1d6. Okay, I just read it wrong. It's the same thing, I just worded it differently. Okay.
Perfect.
I think okay, I don't like being in the same spot, so I'm going to like move right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna move right here, actually, and I'm gonna use a bonus. No, in the crates, and I'm gonna use a bonus action to hide.
All right. Make sure you roll me your stealth check.
That is 21.
All right. I've got that noted down now.
And that is my turn.
All right, that takes it to Pearl's turn. Pearl is going to look at one of the rats and raise a paw while still nestled in Juke's ridiculously overwrought mane of hair and cast Firebolt. That'll hit. And let's see for how much. 6. So another one of them squeak. And it's down. And Pearl is looking over at where the radicalism went, and you see Pearl staring carefully, and Pearl's ears twitch, and she says, "It must be a deep tunnel, because I can still hear it going further and further down. We'll need to give chase soon." And Pearl will end her turn. It is our final remaining rat's turn. He goes after Jolene.
Come and get it. I ain't scared.
That was cocked, so let's re-roll it. Jolene, does a 9 hit your AC?
It does not, no.
It bites ineffectively at your heels.
I just kick it off like, oh, those are my new platforms.
Now they've got rat bites on them.
Oh,
John.
No one killed this rat. It's mine.
John, it's your turn.
John's holding up a holy symbol and slowly lowers it.
Go after the radicalism.
Actually, yeah, John will... 5, 10, 15, 10... Are there crates, like, over here? Are there crates out of the way, or will we have to, like, climb over them?
It threw the crate that was most in the way, and that's what allowed you to see the giant hole it went down. So you have access to the hole.
I'm worried about the structural integrity of this medieval Denny's.
Don't worry about it.
It was gone long before we got here. John's gonna peer down the hole. Does it like go straight down? Does it curve?
It goes down for about 15 feet and then curves off into darkness, which you can easily see through. But you see that there is just this. It's big enough for you to easily walk or run through, but it looks like it was tunnel/burrowing through. But it's so much bigger than you.
Mm-hmm.
You could go sprinting down if you want.
And there's not
You're
like
not
just
sure how
rats
far.
waiting in the dark or anything.
You can still. You can't see any creatures unless you drop down. If you drop down, you'd have an angle to see. But because there's a 15-foot drop before it veers off, you don't see anything at the moment.
John just looks down, looks back to the party. Are we chasing it?
I mean, I'm gonna
in?
go after it. I have to fight my natural enemy, stairs. So I'll be there soon.
Epic stair
Centaur
fight.
Rangers automatically get bonuses against stairs.
I'm just
Like
gonna
a
be a
bonus
centaur
favorite
with
enemy.
spider climb, and we're gonna just call it a day. Never have to worry about steps again.
The weirdest.
Centaur on the ceiling.
Centaur on the
A
ceiling.
horse on the ceiling.
Let's go.
John just kind of looks down back at the hole and just kind of like, and holds up his shield and holds up his holy symbol, and just
Just give me
dives
some
right in.
light. Like, just give me some light. I forget. Did you give me a brooch thing with a light on it right now, Billy?
No, I believe John gave us the Twilight Sight or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, you gave us the Twilight Sight or something last
back
time.
upstairs. Not yet, because it only lasts for a certain amount of time, so I haven't used it. Did I use it today?
Yeah, because there was a light inside here.
Maybe I remember in the past.
No, I haven't used it yet, but I only get it once per long rest. But if it goes down there and gets super dark, I can. So John will just kind of like buckle up, grimace, and just charge down the hole.
Okay, as you drop down, you don't see a sight of any other rats at the moment. You can definitely see signs that this is where they came from. And you can also catch sight of the radicalism making its way much faster than you would have expected through this tunnel.
He's got the zoomies down there.
But it doesn't seem like an ambush when you drop down or anything.
No, it's still booking it. You can also catch glimpses, like around some of its bulk, that the passage does open up probably 60 feet or so in.
Okay. John's just going to continue pursuing.
All right. So you're
Kind
gonna
of, not like not trying to get within melee, but just trying to keep eyes on it so it doesn't escape.
okay. So you're not dash actioning, right?
No,
You're
he's dropping down the hole.
You
so
do
he's
still
gonna-
have your action.
That's true. Is it within 60 feet?
Yes.
Oh,
As
radicalism
he's,
is within 60 feet?
Now, do you want to initiate this?
1v1.
I think you
In a
are
small
about to go into
tunnel.
a lair.
No, you gotta
Are you sure
What do
you
you
want
want
to
me,
do
bro?
this?
When the DM
Yeah.
says, "Are you sure?" You always
No,
have
I'm just-
triple finger.
definite.
he will, however, what was it that gave me the? He will, however, like with the hand holding his holy symbol, he'll reach down and touch the ring of jumping, and he'll cast jump on himself
Okay.
to have that
Got
active.
them ups.
You got to get those uppies.
Uppies are always
And
good.
then he'll follow, but he won't dash. He's just keeping it in view so it doesn't like escape or try to hide or anything.
All
That's
right.
your turn.
Jolene.
All right, this rat bit my new Gucci slides, so she's gonna reach through the back of her hair and then pull out a whole fucking scimitar, and she's gonna enter Blade Song.
All right.
Over a rat!
Yeah, you know how expensive Gucci
personal.
slides are?
Why are
Send a
you
message.
spending that? Why are you spending your gold
No,
on those shoes when you know you have flippin' student debt?
you don't turn down Gucci slides. I mean, they're knockoffs clearly, but Jolie doesn't know that in character.
Oh, roll your attack.
Yeah. So hang on, I gotta click some things.
Oh god.
Yeah, it changes a lot. As she was pulling out her sword, she would drop her shield. And
Alright.
now I'm gonna stab it with my one of my scimitars called Thoughts.
Okay.
Thoughts as in like
Oh.
THOTS or the
No,
normal
thoughts.
thoughts?
Like
Okay.
thoughts and prayers.
Okay.
Get it?
Okay.
Not
Oh.
thought. Well, I rolled a 12, so I definitely didn't hit. Well, I don't know. It's a rat.
I like
12
that Jack
hits.
also thought the same.
I
did,
yes.
It is a giant rat. Its
And-
armor class is 12. You hit.
Got 9 slashing damage. And I'm just gonna stab down into it.
Squeak!
It just grumble. Movement, I got 40 feet, so I'll hop over here. Oh, is that?
All right. So it's time to begin the chase sequence.
Yep.
As this occurs, I'm going to allow each of you to make a choice here as we continue on and you give chase with the radicalism. Since we will go at least one round just chasing it, unless one of you has a strange, peculiar, bizarre idea. No? Then I will allow anyone who chooses to do so to re-roll their initiative, but you must take the new initiative.
My initiative is 10 right now.
Yes.
I just rolled 11 plus 3, so I now have a 14. That is
Huzzah.
better than what I had.
I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, same.
I need a little higher.
Wait a minute.
I will say.
Oh,
Does that mean the radicalism gets a new
No, but it also has a 24, so it wouldn't have rerolled anyways.
Okay.
I've got a 18 plus 3, 21.
All right.
Jean's gonna keep his initiative. He doesn't have the greatest modifier.
I got 15.
All right.
It's better than what you had.
Yes.
All right. So let me gather up your tokens, and I will also let you determine in what order you emerge. Let me get to the next spot. Oh, I need to make a new turn order so that you guys can see it, because it does that every time, doesn't it?
Oh, right. Yeah, if you change the map, you lose the turn order, don't you? You're also probably going to want to actually reorder the turn order, because right now, I am slowly losing my mind.
Well, it's correct on my side, but I'm going to
Boys.
just exit out and then redo it. All right. Why did I put that on, like, everything?
Because
That's the easy click. Bum, 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 bum.
it's a wonderful introduction to what happened last time.
Now here's some
Dastardly,
ragtime now.
some dastardly duo stuff.
Everyone tweedle their mustache. Quickly.
Oh, now we have two tunes on top of each other. There we go. Did the radicalism just get bigger?
Oh. It's the same size, it's just you can appreciate it better.
Very
Nice rat. Big.
Oh, we're out to
So,
bid.
what establishment are we under now?
Who knows? You've traversed a
It's all
good
connected.
60, 70 feet into the town. You're not really sure where you're at this point. But it opens up into this tunnel, and it was slowly going downhill the whole time. Jelly had a 22. Pearl had a 22. Jack has a 15. Juke has a 14. And Sean has a 6.
I've left Fantasy Denny's. You've probably made it to Fantasy 7-Eleven. But I want the Slurpee.
Wait a minute. John wants to stop for snackies.
Yes. Snacks. Snacks.
And let's roll this a bunch of times.
I
All that
will-
rat's not going for a while.
I don't think I'm in front. Jack, you wanna
Y'all
swap
rearrange
places with
yourselves
me?
as you wish.
You wanna swap places with me?
Sure.
No! Put Pearl back on my shoulder!
I could be towards the front.
She lives on my shoulder now. Pearl and Jack have become one.
Alright, there we go. Now we got a proper turn order. Are we also in our proper marching order?
It's a
Yes.
I will take that as a
Dirt.
yes.
We're in
What was the
great
question?
fireball range.
If we're in the proper marching order. So the radicalism turns as it realizes it's being chased. And you see that there are a smattering of close to half a dozen rats, sort of seeming to be going in a line until they all notice you from up above. And they all sort of stop and stare at you guys. It seems like they don't want to be on the low ground. And as you look
Oh,
around, you
no.
see that there are many giant rat corpses on the ground that have just been bitten clean in half. And the other half is just laying around. It looks like the perfect bite size for a radicalism.
Like, yep,
Interesting.
that's a radicalism bite.
I mean,
Fun.
it's
That'll be
a fairly 1-to-1 deduction to make here.
I mean, I am pretty smart, so you know.
Rat spat on your Denny's Grand Slam.
Rat
spat on your Denny's Grand Slam. Junkos.
The radicalism moves over here, picks up this rock in its big muscly arms,
Oh, no.
and it turns around and it hurls it towards the group.
Ah!
It is aiming for. It's aiming for Jack.
I figured.
Oh, thank God.
Jack does a 17 hit your AC.
It does.
Okay.
Jack, no.
Use your cat muscles.
Just flex.
Are you talking about her cat-like reflexes?
She's a fighter. She got cat muscles.
Yeah, she's just
She's
Jack.
buff.
Oh my God, I just got it. Whoa.
So it
Jack
hurls
is
this at
Jack.
you, and it will deal 11 bludgeoning damage.
Woo.
Oh.
That's pretty hot. That's pretty hefty.
Hefty.
Let's see how much that bar goes down, though.
And then it makes that screechy roar again and stands its ground. Jelly, it's your turn.
That bar went down a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm still sneaky, yeah?
Yes. Invisible.
Invisible.
Indivisible. Wait.
Squares are 5 feet, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
But again, you could have also been a little ahead since you were hiding, if you need to.
I mean, if you got 40 feet, you would have definitely made it from your spot.
Are you planning to attack it?
I mean, we're here to do the job, right?
Okay. Then as you get close enough to it, I need you to make a wisdom save. Just because of how horrifying this thing looks.
Oh, well,
I mean,
I'm not getting close to it.
You don't know that.
I'm not gonna on purpose.
I collect bones and take mysterious unknown eggs into my body.
You still gotta
I
make the
got a
wisdom save.
I got a 19.
Okay, that is enough.
-1.
That is
Nice.
enough. You are not frightened enough of it to not attack.
Okay.
I take mysterious bones into my body, is what you just said. Remember that.
Yes. I'm not close enough to attack. Unless I
you-
was like 10 foot forward in the marching
You
order.
could have done that because you were
Okay.
hiding.
So, like, can I squeeze between this rock?
Yeah.
Or it, or
You're
you
made
want me
out
to,
of
like-
jelly.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't.
oh my
you can
God,
go
I
there.
just got it.
You just. All right. And I'm sneaky, so I get my sneaky tax.
Yes,
All right. That's a 16 plus 6 to hit.
that'll hit.
All right. So these and this. Oh, dropped one dice. Rerolling. All right, that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
All right. A palpable blow.
Oh wait, 10 plus 14 damage. I forgot to add the plus 4 for my normal.
Okay.
So 14 damage. And there's no other enemies near me, yeah?
I mean, there's the rats on the high ground,
Oh right, I see them.
but
Okay.
they at the moment seem to just be there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use wheels.
All right.
Well
what
then
would you
yeah,
like to do
let's
with your bonus action?
I'm gonna attempt to hide.
Okay. Roll a stealth check as you try and duck back behind the other side of this rock.
Everyone take a moment to stretch and give yourself a sip of water. Risa gave us both.
Thank you. That is a 19.
All right. You're able to duck back behind the other side of the rock, and you
I just,
are
like-
hid.
Glorp myself around the other side.
Pearl. Can see it. Pearl has to make a wisdom save as she goes to attack. She makes the save on the wisdom save. And Pearl is going to... What are you gonna do, Pearl? She is going to command it.
Ooh.
So she's going to command it. And it has to make a save, and gets a nat 1 on the save.
Ooh.
Her command is sleep. And you see it drop to the ground, close its eyes, and curl up in on itself. At least the main head does. The peripheral heads seem to be trying to fight it as they make their own saves. Fail. Fail. So
Wow.
it falls asleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
I did not know that you could command sleep. I thought you always had to use the spell sleep. Legitimately did not know you could do that.
It determines if the target can follow a command that you give it.
But command's only 1 round, isn't it?
Correct.
Instead of just sleeping.
I mean, it's enough time to get a coup de grace in, maybe.
If we hit
It's
it,
not-
wakes up.
It's not helpless.
It is prone, though.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
prone,
It's
but
good
it's
for
not
people with melee.
restrained, so it's not helpless. But this gives you time to get set up however you wish.
Yeah.
So Jolene, it's your turn now.
So am I able to get up on where these guys are?
You can.
Like at the upper level or whatever?
You can,
Please
but
note,
it's
there's
uncertain
rats.
how they might react.
I mean, if you tell it shoo shoo, it might actually run.
Okay, so so I can see this rat and the stuff up here, correct?
Yes, you can see them. They're sort of
Okay.
peeking over the edges.
All right. Well, I will not.
If you tried to
go
attack
stab it.
them from the low ground, they'd have like half cover them.
Yeah. No. Instead, since it's a place I can see, I'm gonna cast Silent Image that creates something within a 15-foot cube, and I want it to be the Radicalism, like maybe a 15-foot,
Okay.
and I'm gonna sit it like over here. Then just have it, maybe that'll scare all the rats off. Because obviously they're scared of it, that's why they're on the top, I assume.
Possibly.
So he'll be up there and he'll just act like he's roaring and stuff.
It doesn't. Does it produce sound?
No, it's Silent Image.
So
Okay.
it
Just
appears
look-
there, and this rat sees it and squeaks that way. Squeak, 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 squeak.
So it's an action. It takes an action to move it. Okay, so I only got a bonus action.
You also have movement.
Wait.
You still have a move action as well.
So
yeah,
you could
but-
get up there with it.
Oh, so now I can get up here pretty easily.
Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
I'm gonna get up to where it's like blocking. It's giving me cover.
Okay.
And I can't do anything for a bonus.
All right. So the rats, with that up there, they sort of all go and huddle over here, and you see them scrabbling at some holes over here, trying to get through these holes. Those rats
Can't
are like,
scrabble.
it is bailing out time.
That was honestly brilliant, Jolene. Bravo.
Why, thank you.
Jean,
I give her a
it's
little
your
golf
turn.
clap.
Yeah. Does a little bow.
The radicalism stirs from its sleep.
Oh, I forgot
no.
you guys
Clap.
can hear that too. I forgot. Yes, I can do things.
Jean, it's your turn.
Okay. John will kind of creep closer. Probably get over here. So all the rats kind of like fled, and we saw them leave and not like attack us or anything, right?
Yes, they booked it.
Because John has jump, would he be able to jump up on this like railing or like up to
Absolutely.
here? Okay, yeah, John will use some, if not most of his movement, to probably jump up onto the railing where he's standing.
Since nobody saw Jean cast jump, and this is the first time I think any of you have ever seen Jean jump,
Yeah.
you all are treated to the sight of Jean's 12-foot vertical leap.
Whoa.
He just flexes those calves and just boom up there.
Didn't
Silky
skip leg day,
hamstrings.
that's for sure.
He's got them Jays on, is what it is. The ones with the little pump-up action.
Oh my god.
So let's give you something that shows you've got some ups. There you go.
He's got mad ups. Boy got mad ups.
So you are up top. You've used your movement. You still have your bonus action and your action.
You got the
Right.
Mario jumps.
You should dunk on him, man.
That's true. No, it's sleeping. We gotta set up for the big attack. But he will look over. Probably, yeah. He'll look over at Jack and kind of hold up his holy symbol and cast Shield of Faith. So you now
Alright.
have a +2 bonus to your AC.
Nice.
It is concentration, but you got that now. You got that going for you, which is something.
All right. So now you have. So now you should have 19 AC, I believe.
Yes.
All right, John, is that your turn?
Bonus action cast, jump, movement. Da.
That means you still got your action.
Correct. He will hold a.
Don't worry about this other radicalism, by the way.
Oh God!
Oh yeah, you didn't tell us you were casting that, so just all of a sudden there was just an extra radicalism
one.
there. You were like, but then
I don't know if
walked
you could
through
have
it.
seen it until you went forward too.
John's
But,
frantically like
Jolene
holding
is
his.
not disturbed by it at all. So like by context, it would be like, okay,
Well,
Okay.
and she's basically walked through it. So
John will hold a action of, I guess, just a cantrip, Sacred Flame on the sleeping rat for whenever we all gang up on it.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Jack, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Should probably use second wind. I'm kind of nervous about how my health is.
we have a healer. Why are you so worried?
I could heal you next turn if you needed me to. I could do
Oh,
cure
okay.
wounds.
I will also note something. I actually misread command. So it's looking sleepy right now. It follows the command on its next turn.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So it's sort of like nuzzling down, but it's not asleep yet.
Oh, okay, so it's looking kind of sedate then.
Yes. So if something
So you got it with a trank gun.
interrupts
got
that, if something interrupts that, then that might change.
Okay.
it. Are you wanting to use second wind? Because you can, and then I
No.
can do protection against you. Oh, protection against what an aberration.
You don't know what it is.
Okay.
It
It's
could
a
be undead.
radicalism.
It could be an aberration. All you know is it's a radicalism.
Okay.
It's disturbing.
Well, if it's not looking like it's doing anything at the moment. I don't know if I want to disturb it yet.
Okay.
If it's looking like it's starting to sleep.
You could close the distance.
Yeah, I would.
Yep,
I
that's
would
what I'm
say
gonna
get
do.
some closing that distance.
Let me get the distance.
Like if you wanted, if you really want me to heal you, I can. And so like you hold your action until after I heal you, and then you move forward. If you wanted to do it that way.
I can't get my ruler to come up. I can't get my ruler up.
Fourth thing down. There you go.
There it is.
And then don't forget to put back on the arrow where you can't move.
Ah. Yep, there we go. So I will come up closer.
You'll have to get a little closer if you want to hit it.
Yeah, you gotta be one more square in.
There you go.
Okay.
Also, if you have the movement, I would probably suggest getting behind it so that
Yes.
then you're flanking it with
Yes,
jelly.
yes. Please do.
I'm not sure if I have the movement.
Well,
Let's
if you're
see.
not taking another action, you get double movement by using your action for dash.
Okay. I'll do that.
How's up?
All right. And do you have any bonus action you'd like to take?
It's still torn on that second wind. I don't want to waste it. So.
I've
I
got
don't
heals.
have to.
I've got heals for days if you want to use it.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
I
I'll hold
would-
off on it then. I don't know.
I would tell you, as you're now this close to it and you are quite strong yourself, you're pretty sure this thing is as strong as you, just from like raw power, if not stronger.
You guys are gonna have an arm wrestling match.
And you can tell that those big muscly arms are not for show, considering it one-handed a boulder like it was a softball.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
I can win it.
I'll
do
just
it.
go ahead and do the second wind.
Yeah.
all right.
So that is. That is plus 1. So that's 9 HP.
Nice.
Perfect. Nothing wasted. Didn't overheal.
Nope.
All right, that takes us to Juke's turn.
Okay, do you guys want me to blast at it or wait? Because it won't do its action. It
waiting.
won't fall asleep until its turn.
Right.
Unless something interrupts it, like those mice over there.
Those mice are getting out.
Pearl, is that an undead or an aberration?
I have no idea what it is, dear.
Okay, well then protection against protection from evil is not gonna be very useful here because that's gonna be
I
a
just know we
crapshoot.
need to destroy it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Then I just started blasting. Well, I'm like the end of the turn order, so I pretty much can't do anything except maybe move closer. Pearl, where do you want me? Because I am your perch at the moment.
Line of sight, dear.
I'm not going up a hill. There. That's good sight. There you go. I don't know what the crap to do here. I suppose I could.
She says, "This is where we'll part ways as well," and hops down and scampers over to the other side of that rock.
Well, I could have bark skinned her, and then she left.
You
Can't
could
do that on a
She has-
cat. That's bark
she has
skin,
mate-
not meow skin.
Yeah, she also has mage armor up. You saw her cast that
Oh.
earlier.
Okay, then I will bark skin myself. So I will strum on my double axe lute and give myself some bark skin. So my I don't know what I did, but I'm assuming I just threw it in chat. So now my
Yes, your AC is 16.
yes, and I suddenly look like a little bit more like a dryad. Because my skin has taken on a bark-like appearance.
All
I
the
am
little
preparing for blasting, believe me.
all the squeakers in the house say, "What?" And they run towards these mouse holes, and they're all scrabbling over each other, on top of each other. You're pretty sure that soon there will be a rat king up there.
All the rats in the house say squeak.
The radicalism,
Sorry.
all the heads are looking at different ones of you, but they all look more and more sleepy and tired. And it lays down.
Just straight lays down.
And it closes its eyes and sleepy time.
Hey, Jelly. I don't suppose you have a tiny net, do you?
Jelly, it is
This
your
is the
turn.
one character
No
you don't have the
tiny
tiny
net.
They wouldn't be able to fight it. I mean, actually, I can check. Do I have a net? No, I have a torch. You want to set it on fire? Let's go. We can put it in a disguise.
Jelly,
Yeah, put a little hat on it.
Jelly,
There you go, buddy.
why don't you give me a... What kind of check would this be?
It's kind of weirdly cute, and it's asleep. I don't like it.
We're not keeping it.
I don't want to keep it.
Jelly,
Every
you usually keep 'em.
big baddie that we have fought so far, we have kept it.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep it.
Wait, no.
Jelly, would you
No,
like
no,
to
no.
give me a... either an animal handling check or a nature check? Or a survival check, whichever one you prefer.
But that's an 18. I'm gonna go for my
Okay.
highest, which is a nature. +2.
Okay. So with your 20 in nature, you're looking at it for a moment, and you realize something about these smaller heads that still have the gnarly biting teeth. You could probably cover one of the heads entirely with your ram skull. Especially since it's asleep.
Oh,
This
gonna
would
have
cost you a
little
bonus
presents
action to do that.
I could give it a hat.
But what this would do is the ram skull is big enough that it would interfere with its ability to bite
This is true.
with one of the smaller heads.
And you get a rat skull after we kill it. So you're really duplicating your skull game here.
You get multiple.
That's if you choose. It would cost you a bonus action, and you'd have to make a sleight of hand check, but you'd have advantage because it's asleep.
So, we're really gonna sit here and put this. Jelly's just gonna be like, everyone, stop.
I didn't say you have to do
And-
this. I'm offering you.
No,
an
no,
option.
no. Nobody move. And she's gonna
Okay.
sleight of hand her hat on her hat.
Okay.
On its head.
Wait, what?
Go ahead and give me
You
a
know
sleight
what?
of hand check with advantage.
Oh, with advantage? Okay.
This does not count as your action. This is your bonus action.
A 15 plus 8.
That is enough for you to negate one of its smaller head's bite attacks.
Okay. Alright, so she's gonna, after placing this as gently as she can on this rat head, she's just gonna stand up and, hands on her hip, she's just gonna, admire her work. And then she's just gonna, whip out the bone shift from her thigh and be like, okay, go! And she's gonna stab it.
Oh, alright.
Everyone's getting ready for their attacks, and Jelly's just like, freeze! Does something very dainty. Okay, now stab it!
1 second.
All right.
Now it has a hat.
So yes, it
Gets
is.
to die with style.
Great.
Oh, is it not showing its name for you, Tay?
No.
I didn't see a name.
Okay, sorry, Jack spooked in the room.
Why are the names
roll.
not showing?
Because you have names turned off. The only name I see is my own.
I don't have
I
names
saw-
turned off.
It said it was fake over my fake radicalism.
Yes.
I don't like that propaganda.
Yeah, your radicalism says the catastrophe don't copyright strike, bro.
Oh,
And this one says This one says the Radicalism plus Ram Skull, limited edition.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I might get DMC8 or something.
I got a 21 to hit, by the way.
Is that better?
Oh, it's an illusion. No.
Okay.
A 21 will definitely hit. It's asleep, so you have advantage as well.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna see if I crit. 17. No.
Okay.
I already rolled the damage. It was 11.
All right.
total.
You deal 11 damage, and it lets out a shriek, and then looks extremely confused as it can't see out of one of its heads.
Oh, is there a hat over the head, like it's covering the
She
vision?
put the ram
The
skull
ram
over
skull.
one of the small heads.
Ah.
So now
Depth
that head
perception is
cannot.
off.
Yeah, it messes up its perception, and that head can't bite anymore.
Alright, and so I haven't moved this turn, so instead of using my bonus action to hide, oh wait, I can't run away from it because it might hurt me.
That is correct. I mean, it's got a lot of reach, so you could step away, but it could still do things.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you're
I'm
in the
just gonna-
blind spot, I guess it wouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
anything.
Story-wise, I will attempt to stay in the blind spot.
All right.
I'm not moving. Flavor-wise.
So your girl Pearl steps up, stands on her hind paws,
Why is she so close to the monster?
gestures with her paws, holds them out, and casts Burning Hands at second level.
I
Has
attack.
to make a dexterity saving throw. It fails. So that's going to be 4d6. 6, 11, 13, 17.
Out of curiosity, how high is the ceiling in here?
Oh, 40, 50 feet up.
Okay, never mind.
It's just covered
Oh.
with rats, though.
I was thinking about making it
She
levitate.
does that, and she's got to roll wild magic.
Oh.
Of course.
Well, it looks like the only person that might be affected by it though is Jack.
We have until we know what it is.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, you
There's
have
like
no
90
idea.
foot-
It
there's
could
like
be
90 foot
anything.
ranges.
It could
So
even be
It could even be a what?
a goat.
Oh, a goat.
that actually is on one of the wild magic tables. You just turn into a goat.
Well,
Is it a goat?
no,
Is it
she
No.
you roll a d20 to see if the wild magic surges.
The music.
The
stopped.
wild magic does surge.
Why'd the music stop?
Yes.
Oh, then music
Chaos.
back.
So now we've got to figure out what happens.
Oh no.
Mm.
Pearl, my
Nice
sweet
little fireball
baby.
on stealth. She's dead now.
No.
Sorry.
Do you remember what I said?
What?
Oh.
She's dead?
So I noticed this, and it actually means that it takes place of what she was doing.
Wait, what? So it doesn't do burning hands, so it doesn't do damage anymore? But you already rolled the damage.
I did already roll the damage. But
Oh god,
it
what?
does something different.
Oh no.
It instead morphs into magic missile at 5th level, apparently.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
That's good.
So I've got to give it its 17 health back,
Oh,
and
no,
instead
no,
have to
no.
roll 8d4, 7d4, plus 7.
Nice.
So as she opens her hands to cast the burning hands, you see the flames start up, and then you just see magic wreath her arms, and then all of a sudden 7 bolts of magic energy fly out in all directions and then reorient themselves and like cross strike the radicalism for 26 damage.
Ah.
You see her eyes go wide and she goes, "Well, that's okay."
For now.
Man, that is her turn. Jolene, it's your turn.
Quick question: Would all of our held actions have gone off when
Yes.
it fell asleep?
Oh yeah. When Jolene.
Yeah,
or
so
when,
if you had a held
Jolene
action, go
connected.
ahead and use it now.
Yeah.
So as it was falling asleep, I guess it needs to make a dex save. So I don't know how that would affect it. It has.
Or
does
if
have
it was already
disadvantage?
maybe disadvantage, maybe.
It would have disadvantage. It fails.
Oh my.
Yay! That's a D8.
All right, roll it.
7 radiant damage.
And then also is that Guiding Bolt or Sacred Flame?
Sacred Flame, just 1d8.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he was holding a cantrip.
And Jillian and Jack, I think you had to use your action to get all the way around it,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Okay, so Jolene, you had a held action, and Juke had a held action?
No.
No, I did not. My
Oh
action
yeah,
was
because Juke
rat.
cast Bark Skin. That's right.
Yeah.
And
All right,
Jolene
Jolene, it is
cast
Yeah.
the radicalism
Okay,
mirror.
it is your actual turn now, Jillian.
I casted Cool Rat. As you can see, I wrote right there. Cool Rat.
I see your
I
cool
see
rat.
Cool Rat.
So he's up and going, right?
Yes.
Ooh, boy.
Can we
Okay,
start
I'm
a
just-
turf war with this fake radicalism and the radicalism?
Well, considering this one doesn't make any sound, I'm
Damn.
not too excited about just having them fight each other.
Let them fight.
I mean, it could be a decoy. But it doesn't make
well,
noise.
I mean, it's here, and it's gonna look like it's.
Wait,
should I make-
prestidigitation! Prestidigitation! You can produce
well, they're
sound!
both.
And I
Well, they're-
don't just.
That's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Let's pick something.
Yeah. I am going to only cast Mind Sliver, so it's an Int 13 saving throw.
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
That's gonna be a 2
Oh, it's just a 2?
minus
Oh,
4.
okay.
So a -2. Does that save?
No. Barely
Darn.
meets.
Almost made it.
Well, I'll roll the 1 for damage, which is
No.
great. Psychic 1 damage. But
All right.
it subtracts 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So I got a little debuff action.
All right. Would you like to use your bonus or move action?
Bonus action, I can't. I don't have anything.
You can move the mirror image.
No, it's an action.
Oh.
Like that. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna chill behind my cool rat.
All right. Jean, it's your turn.
Oh, snap. Yeah, he's gonna point at it and fire a guiding bolt. So that
All right.
is-
Is that a saving throw?
Nope, this is just a roll to hit.
Okay.
Attack roll, yeah.
Yeet. Natural 1.
No.
Would you like to use your inspiration?
I do have inspiration. Haha, yes. Let me think about it. Yeah, I think I'll use it. 13 plus 5, 18. Haha.
18 will hit its AC.
Huzzah,
Roll your damage.
that is 46.
I heard-
Yes, dice. Nine.
All right. Takes
Nine
another
radiant
9
damage.
damage. It hits it, and despite the fact that you guys have been doing quite a bit of damage, the only thing it seems is angry.
Ugh.
But to clarify, because it was hit by guiding bolt, it is glowing. The next attack against it has advantage.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Would
and
you like to do
Jack's
anything with
up
your bonus
next.
or move action?
Yes, for his bonus action, John will kind of like whoop, 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 just kind of run over this way.
Okay.
Are the rats gone, by the way?
They are still scrabbling in these rocks trying to get away.
And yep, John's just gonna be like kind of like holding the shield up, holding the symbol with the other hand, just kind of watching the radicalism.
One of
That's
the
my
rats turns and hisses at you when you get close, and then clambers over the top of the other rats. There's just it's a bucket of rats situation over here now.
They're all in one square.
They're all over each other, writhing and undulating. It's disgusting.
Ugh. More important things.
All right,
It's a radicalism.
Jack, it's your turn.
Okay, so I've got advantage on this, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
and you're flanking.
Okay.
Well,
She's going to lay her ears back and kind of puff up a bit, and then just swings for its back,
All
like
right.
about as high up as she can go.
As you're going to do that, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as one of the heads turns to stare at you over its shoulder.
Wisdom? Let me see.
Yeah.
$14.
That is exactly enough to save.
Oh.
Nice. I was a heckin' concern there.
It makes all your fur like stand on end, just the way it looks at you with these magically ensorcelled, beady red eyes. But you're able to overcome it. Go ahead and
I'm
roll your
gonna
attack.
zoom in so you can get a look at this disgusting thing.
Plus. It's 19.
yes.
And 19 will definitely hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Eight plus 3, 11.
11 damage. As it is rocked forward a bit from the blow, it turns and lets out a squeakish roar at you.
Oh, and it turns.
Oh, did you roll that with advantage?
Oh, I forgot I had
It's a
it.
guiding bolt.
Yeah,
Okay.
roll
That was
another
it.
d20 to see if you crit.
D20.
Yeah.
No, it was a 7.
Okay.
No.
All right. Juke, it is your turn.
Oh, now its back is to me. Well, I guess I just started blasting, so I'm gonna just go ahead and Eldritch Blast at it. Because
Shoot her!
everything is like wisdom and partial health stuff and things to do with money, so that's not going to be very helpful here.
No, come on.
19?
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Poo.
All right. Another 2 damage to it.
Oh, I thought you said poo, not two.
That's what I thought too.
I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much just as bad, but yeah.
At the end of Juke's turn, it uses a legendary action
Sneaky boy.
as it grabs a rock off the ground and hurls it at Juke.
Oh, I was gonna do unsettling words, but that's okay. Too late. Go ahead.
Oh no, you can do that. It was still your turn if you didn't. I thought you were done.
It was a bonus action. You can expend
Yes.
one use of your bardic inspiration and choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. Roll the bardic inspiration die, a 1d6. Creature must subtract that number rolled from the next saving throw. Wait, it doesn't stack, does it? He's already got something about a saving throw.
Yes, from
Oh.
a saving throw only.
Okay, yes, but it says the
Does
creature
yours
must
do saving
subtract.
throw or attack rolls?
No, it just says saving throw.
Okay.
So no, I'm not gonna cast it. It wouldn't do anything.
Okay. Is there anything else you're gonna do?
I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can do. I can charge it, which is probably not a great idea. So no.
Okay.
So what am I? He's chucking
You do
a
still
rock
have your
at me.
movement as well. Yes. Did you want to move?
I mean, I can still. Can I move anywhere that's going to give me partial cover that I'm not actually within his range?
I mean, you could run out of the place and back down the tunnel, but that's about it.
That's kind of meh. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just shift direction here.
It turns and throws this boulder at you for 15 against AC.
Oh wait, I have bark skin, don't I? So
16.
I have 16. So
So you are either able to catch it, have it break against your armor, or step out of the way.
I'm gonna catch it.
Okay, you catch this rock like it's a dodgeball. He's out.
I'm like, you're out. Yeah, I just go, you're out.
He looks very angry at this. Top of the turn order. It's its actual turn now.
I have a rock.
But it wasn't a rock.
Souvenir.
Souvenir.
And it is going to use multi-attack
Yeah, that makes sense.
as it turns main head bite attack against Pearl.
Oh no.
What is it? 24 to hit.
And, no, bardic inspiration don't work. Wait, doesn't she have bardic inspiration? Did I not give it to her?
That won't change them getting hit by something.
As it grabs her
You're right.
up off the ground, bites her, and then is going to hurl her in a random direction.
Rats aren't supposed to bite cats. It's supposed to be the other way around.
As it
Reverse commentary.
hurls her this way,
Bye.
she gets hurled 15 feet away from it and does not impact with any walls or anything.
Meow meow.
So she hits the ground, and you see that she is bloodied.
What? Oh crap.
Then it turns around, and one of the small heads goes to bite at Jelly.
I'm like dodging its peripheral view. I'm just like standing in place but making the dodge movements.
That is a 23 to hit.
That definitely. Wait. Reroll it.
What are you
I'm
using?
lucky.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
A 21 to hit.
Damn it.
Oh.
Either will hit.
Okay, so this is one of the small heads. So you take 7 piercing damage. And I need a strength saving throw.
You're great at those.
It's
girl. You got
trying,
this.
it's trying to lift you off the ground.
I'm perfect at these.
Yep.
That is a 3.
Perfect.
It lifts you off the ground in this shoulder mouth. And then it is going to
As
pull
it's
you.
picking me up, I'm just starting to. The hat isn't working.
Well, the hat's on the other one, and you see it ineffectually snapping at Jack with that head.
The hat might be working.
Well, this is a problem.
Uh oh.
It throws you the same place that it threw Pearl.
Go liquid, go liquid, go liquid!
I will give you a chance to do that. So I will give you a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're each going to take some damage from colliding.
That
no.
is a dexterity.
Yes, with disadvantage.
It was an 11, and I get +6.
Was that
A
your disadvantage?
17 is enough.
Yes!
Oh.
So you're about to smack into Pearl, and you manage to extend your pseudopod out and catch yourself so you tumble just over her instead of directly into her.
I do my own rocket jump.
It screams, and then you see it rear back one of these giant muscular arms for its final attack against Jack, as it is using
Using its
Wild
good
Blow. That is a 22 to hit.
Ouch.
Doesn't Jack? What? Didn't you have a buff on you?
You have Shield of Faith, so I think your AC is 19.
Damn.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct.
You see it like anime style, like pulls back, like all the muscles flex across
Oh.
its entire back, and like every bit of power in this attack,
Oh no.
as it deals 22 bludgeoning damage to you.
Oh,
crap.
Machi,
Jesus.
Machi. Can we get the Yu-Gi-Oh! Life point reduction sound?
As it just slams into you
Oh,
with
goodness.
this attack.
Oh boy, that's low. That's low.
And then the other shoulder head attempts to bite you, but it has a ram skull on it. So you just hear clack, 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 clack of teeth, and it's sort of like the ram skull is sort of like brushing into your face.
We're fine.
Kelly, it's your turn.
Yeah.
You are technically prone at the moment.
Okay.
Actually, no, you made the dex saving throw. You're not prone. My
Oh,
fault.
right. Okay. The kitty cat looks hurt.
Yes, Pearl is prone. Jack looks worse than Pearl. Maybe not percentage-wise. No, Jack definitely looks worse.
By the way, we don't see a health bar for Pearl.
Oh, okay. I can fix that.
Okay.
Where it's just 1 pixel of red. Oh no, she got like half a bar.
She is below half.
Jack,
Okay,
how much HP do you have?
What's that?
Do you have more than 11 HP right now?
I have 6.
So if you didn't second wind, you would have got dealt with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no way to aid right now other than
Kill.
yeah. Essentially, I can make the blues go away by not letting you wake up.
Yes. Well, go get in position.
Yeah.
Return the boo-boos.
Return the boo boo. Okay. So let's see, 5, 10. 15. I can get back in a flanking position.
Yes, you can.
All right. Boop, 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 boop. Is this flanking, or I need to be in the other one?
Anything that draws a line through it between you
Okay.
and another character is flanking.
Okay, so I'll get right back over here.
See, like, if you were there and there, it wouldn't be. But there and there it is.
Yeah, and I will kind of like the rest of the party probably saw it, but Jelly will just. The kitties need help.
Yeah, the kitties, yeah.
I can levitate one of them.
I can heal some.
I rolled a
blizzard.
13 plus 6 to hit.
All right. That'll hit. Roll damage. Was that with your advantage?
Yeah, no, not
Okay.
with advantage.
You gotta roll with advantage. You're flanking.
It's less. It's fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage.
All right. 15 more damage. You open up a big gaping wound on the back of it, and I need a dex saving throw.
Okay, I'm debating.
Because you use piercing damage, right? Piercing or slashing?
Yes, piercing.
Okay. Yeah, so I do need that dex save to throw.
Yeah.
Just a regular dex save.
Mhm. Dex save, 13 plus 6.
You manage to dodge out of the way as the hole you open, a rat wriggles through. A live giant rat
Ooh.
wriggles through the hole you cut into it and just
Disgusting.
leaps towards you.
Ew.
And then
Kelly is like frantically screaming right now. Like she's still standing perfectly fine and everything, and she's just like still in the fighting position, but she's just screaming.
perfect. Mission accomplished, boys.
And I'm going to attempt to hide as a bonus action.
All right, Roll your stealth.
I'm pretty sure I'm hiding. 8, 9, 10. That's a 30.
Oh, good gosh, yes.
Where's that thing that just stabbed me? Wait, where did it go?
You're a ninja.
Or not 30. I can't math. It was 18 plus 8. So
Okay. 26.
Only
it's
26.
close. It's close.
Well, we put a rat in your rat so you can slay rats while you slay rats. It is Pearl's turn.
Congrats, Mama Rat.
Pearl shakes it off and she goes to stand up and her paws give out from under her. And she turns and she is going to cast Firebolt.
Be mindful of the tabaxi, please.
What's a firebolt? So
And
It's
gets a
still
nat
wild
1. So she is going to use Tides of Chaos,
Ooh.
which allows her to have advantage on this attack roll instead.
Chaos.
Chaos. I'm here to kill chaos.
And that changes that to a nat 20.
Holy.
Literally the best possible outcome.
And does 12 fire damage.
Ooh. Toasty.
It is.
She is going to try and limp away.
Yes. Yes, please. You are out of its reach right now, please.
She is not.
What the? It threw
But-
her.
Yes.
No.
But she is not aware and she is hurt and stunned and not making the best decisions at the moment.
Bonus section.
It uses a reaction to attack of opportunity.
Oh. Hang on.
That is a hit.
Oh, hang on.
what is it?
It is a
No.
swipe attack with a claw.
Stop. Silver barbs. Make it re-roll it.
Okay. Is this a reroll or is it a disadvantage?
The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Okay, lower, so it's disadvantage. So the first one was a very high to hit. This one's still enough to hit.
Ah, okay.
So
Um.
I
it
tried to
does
save her.
8 slashing damage.
Oh. Is she still up?
She's up. I see a health bar. I see a red sliver.
The sliver, yeah.
Who's after me?
Pearl is at 1 HP.
I tried.
Don't worry. I got this.
With silvery barbs, I get to choose a creature within range, and they have advantage on their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
Who would enjoy that the most?
I'm sorry. Do you have bardic
Pearl already-
inspiration?
Pearl already took her ability. Or took her thing. Silvery Barbs is a spell. It's a reaction
Yeah.
cast spell.
What? How much does it add to it?
Nothing. It gives us someone. They
Oh,
have to roll a
advantage?
d20, basically.
Pearl uses
well,
her
just-
spider climb paw slippers to get up, and she goes straight up the wall. As high as
Stop
she
moving
can get
away.
up there.
Stop moving away, damn it.
She is like panic mode.
God.
She's not familiar with you guys. She's not part of your group. She
Yeah.
doesn't know how to work with your group.
For the secondary part of silver barbs, I'm gonna give it to Jack.
Okay.
So
That's a good
she has
choice because
advantage
Jack
on-
is not gone yet.
Yes, you have advantage on next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
Either one of those. So it might keep you alive if you get
Yeah.
smacky.
So she has 10 feet up the wall right now. And Jolene, that brings it to your turn.
Okay. I am going to move my cool rat. He's going
Okay.
to majestically run and jump.
All right.
I can move him 60 feet. So I want him to run and jump over the radicalism and land on this other side over here. He's got
Okay.
60 feet. And then face the radicalism like it's like, without any sound, though.
Okay. So I
I can't-
believe that would be some sort of wisdom save from the radicalism.
For my illusion radicalism?
No, for
No,
mine.
for
The
the
other
actual
big boy.
radicalism.
For the big boy
Oh.
to realize it's not making any movement.
It's a successful intelligence investigation check against my spell safeties,
Okay.
which would be 13.
Okay.
Just due to the illusion.
Yeah, did you forget his -2 bonus to
No,
intelligence?
he has a -4,
Yeah.
Even better.
but it nat 20.
Of course it did, because why not?
So they got a 16.
Yeah,
Oh.
still enough.
A lot better
Okay.
to get the nat 20 on that than an attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I can't move
No.
them. Well, can I move them? No.
You know, get an 8d8. That would have been a problem.
And then, am I able to just like run and jump over this stuff right here to get to Jack?
Who, you?
Yeah. If you got
I
enough
want to end
movement.
up. Yeah, I got 40 feet. I want to end up right here.
Yeah, you can get there.
Okay, and then I'm going to burn 2 meta magic points
Okay.
to quicken cure wounds at 2nd level, so I can cast that as
Okay.
a bonus action.
Okay.
So you get 12 HP back.
Oh, nice.
So Jack, you're at 18 now.
That's the 2nd level slot, and that's all the stuff I've got to do. I just give Jad a little pat on the fur and be like, "Oh, honey, we're gonna die."
All right. My question is, at the end of Jillian's turn, do you all want to go ahead and take our quick break, or do you want to just power through?
I can go either.
Preference.
I'm fine with whatever.
Does anybody need a break right now?
Viewers?
Okay, I met with silence, so we'll continue. Jean, it's your turn.
The radicalism don't stop. Okay. So that was the heal. Jean
This one has 1 health.
This thing is riddled with wounds, but it still doesn't seem to be reacting to any of them. It just seems pissed off.
Jean, I would keep attacking the radicalism. I can heal. I can heal her if I need to. I'm just gonna.
There are 3 of you who get to go before it goes again.
But we do know it has
Oh,
legendary
yeah,
rock.
and it does have legendary. So yeah, you might want to go for her
It's
if you can.
it's going to need to make another dex save.
All right. That is a 12.
That fails. That's another D8. Yeet. 5 radiant damage.
All right. Anything else for your turn? Bonus action.
Unfortunately, no. Kind of running low on spell slots. That would be
Alright.
my turn.
It uses
Just
its
flick your hair
legendary
back.
action to throw a
Oh
rock
no.
at Jean.
That-
Ah! Incoming!
That is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
barely.
It does 13 bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
We're still good. We're still good.
Are we though?
Oh, I hit the wrong button. It is Jack's turn.
Okay.
So you have advantage on your attack if you choose to take one.
Yep. She's going to go for it.
All right.
Swing at its back again.
Are you using Great Weapon Master to do the extra damage?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna -5 from your to hit, but if it hits, it does +10 damage.
Yep.
All right. Roll your attack with advantage and then -5 from the total.
Okay. 14.
And that's with advantage?
Yes.
Oh,
Because of the fact that it has the ram skull on it, it is currently minus 1 dex point, which makes its AC 14 instead of 15.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
So that hits. Roll your damage.
praise the ram skull.
Jesus. That's the second time now that it's like coming useful to me.
Ram Skull is clutch.
So is this gonna be like
11
Praise
again.
Helix, except this time it's Praise.
Gamer move.
Let's finish the fight first, and then we can give out praise.
That was 11 again. I think that's what it was before.
Okay, 11 plus 10, so that would be 21
Oh.
damage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That'll do it.
1 second.
Oh god, I didn't realize John was so low.
Well,
Yep.
he did just take a rock.
Oh, he
to
just
the
got
face.
hit.
Got
He
hit.
okay,
By the rock, yeah.
Turns out rocks hurt.
apparently, yeah. Ow.
Alright, so that was 21 damage?
I think so.
How do you want to do this?
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, what is its position? It's still. Was it still
It had-
looking at.
It had just thrown a rock at Jean, but you can have it being prepared to do whatever you want. How do you want its final moments to go?
I mean, she's just gonna try to smash its head in.
Alright.
Like.
So it
Not the skull.
It throws the rock at Jean. It turns around. It lets out this roar at you. You just tighten up your grip on your maul and just straight to the skull. You going overhead or you going baseball swing?
Oh, overhead for sure.
You can go overhead. It hits. Our fight music cuts out perfectly in time.
Yeah, for real.
You hear a very loud, reverberating crack.
Not the ram
Like
skull,
at a
right?
baseball field.
The left shoulder head,
Got him with the
Goes
meat
limp.
tenderizer.
the right shoulder head with the ram skull on it, goes limp. It rears back that arm, the muscles flexing to go and hit you one last time. And then you pull your maul back, and its eyes try to look up at its broken head, and it hits the ground.
Gross.
Blood starts to just ooze out of it.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Then its corpse starts wriggling, and 3 giant rats dig their ways out.
Oh, gross.
Ugh.
But there
and
is
they
a giant
skitter out
radicalism.
in all directions.
I was like, there is still a giant radicalism just standing there.
Yeah.
Let's randomize which sides they go. Oh, jelly. Oh, jelly.
Oh.
All 3 of them go out on Jelly's side.
She's still just like she's standing in fighting stance and screaming.
3 more giant rats run around your legs. One of them got a nat 1 and runs into one of your legs trying to get out.
It's stuck.
Oh, no.
Yeah, does
Ugh.
Start
It
swimming.
sticks in your leg and starts shrieking and squealing, flailing.
I'm just like trying to kick it out.
No, get it off!
Like you got something stuck on your foot, but it's inside you.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah, I'm gonna take my leg and like drag it along the side of the rock here. You know, like you're trying to take something off the bottom of your shoe.
Okay.
Pearl turns
Pearl-
and looks,
Pearl and Jean
and-
need heals now.
Yes.
and Pearl is like, well, I think you've more than proved your side of our bargain being worth it.
Am I the only one
Amazing.
not hurt?
I'm just waiting for her to
Yeah.
like pass out.
Yeah.
John's kind of
Preview.
motions everyone together. Is it everyone
Anyway.
within 30 feet?
We should definitely go and look in those crates.
I pick up the
Uh,
cat.
She goes
pardon
limp.
me.
I pick up the cat.
Jean will kind of kneel down and he will cast Prayer of Healing.
All right.
The cat
to
is
6 creatures.
upside down.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. So everyone, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
No,
everyone
not me.
gets
Not
back.
me.
Well, she doesn't have any health.
I don't. Yeah, not
He'll
me.
the-
Well, you
he'll
know what?
protect
28
that rat.
plus 4. Well, you just put her to max.
Oh, I was about to roll it, but I'll take 7 plus 8. Plus, no, that should be plus 3, so
Oh.
18.
She's not maxed.
You
One
said we heal
shy.
18.
I was just rolling for pro. I thought you had said we should each roll, but you can use that or you can roll it yourself.
So everyone gets back 18
yeah.
health.
The radicalism is slain.
I only got hit by a rat.
As you do the healing, you were holding a limp cat, and a moment later she perks right back up. Oh, that's much better. Quite useful it is to have such stalwart allies. As agreed upon, we will make sure that you are remunerated for your assistance, and I need to go and search its corpse, as well
Oh.
as the crates upstairs, for the item we discussed previously.
Yes.
Well, if you
I
tell
can
us
still
what it
trust
is,
on you to
we
hold
help.
your end of the
course.
bargain, yes?
Yeah, of course, honey. What item were you looking for? Because if we all poke around, we can make short work of it.
I had told you what it was
Yeah, we forget.
previously.
Yes, but
It
we
was,
forgot.
5 weeks ago.
It's been several weeks.
Wait,
It was like
I'm
the
saying this for a reason.
Piper.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
It was
It is the
the
pipes of the Piper.
That's right.
yeah.
Jean, re-award yourself inspiration for remembering.
Yay!
This is bullshit. First, my bird dies last time, and now this.
To be fair,
Don't even-
I
no, don't
repeated
even start with
several
me.
times how
Don't even
dangerous
start.
the room would be.
I
And
can
it
take it
was
back.
small, enclosed,
No, do not even start.
and you're just like, I'm gonna throw my bird in there and shut the door.
I'm not even gonna start. There better be 10 gold pieces or some
Oh,
fucking incense in this room.
Traumatizing that
Or...
poor bird.
This is bullshit,
So,
man.
she goes and she starts searching through the corpse, and inside of it she finds a half-digested leather backpack.
Ugh.
She takes it out, she starts going through it, and she comes out with a set of pan flute, essentially pipes, and she says, perfect, this is exactly what I was after. I believe that
Oh,
our
that's-
bargain is complete, and you can help yourself to the rest of this backpack, if you wish. I have no desire to search it further.
I mean, it is half digested.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go through that. Where's the money?
Oh, you have at it. I ain't touching it.
Jolene doesn't care. She'll get inside this thing, just like start ripping holes and.
Ugh.
That's a backpack. She's holding the backpack.
Yeah, she cut the backpack out.
No,
Maybe
well,
there's
she's
more
gonna-
stuff in there.
I'm gonna
Go for it,
I'm gonna
Jolene.
check the
Go,
rat.
go.
I'm gonna check the rat too. I'm checking everything.
Are you over there
Enjoyed
carving it
your
like Monster
entrails.
Hunter?
Yeah.
Pick up
Yeah.
the cookies. Get the cookies.
Rat
I
Thing
have-
Plus.
I have my my 2 scimitars, thoughts and prayers, and I'm just like slashing into it, trying to get crap out of it.
Oh,
Well,
this
fucking
decayed.
gold.
So you get Radicalism Fang plus X2.
I gotta get the armor
So,
drop. This is like
Get
the 10th
some-
kill of the day.
Get some Maddie rat fur.
you found the Radicalism gem, finally!
Oh shit! And we put them asleep like you do in Monster Hunter. We need those little barrels to
Wow.
explode on them.
If only you'd had the Mega Barrel bombs. Brought the whole
Yeah.
cave down on yourselves. Perfect.
Hey, I mean, if they're dead, we win. So
So, with that, you guys can hear a very faint voice. Hello?
Did someone-
Well, I guess they all done got ate.
we are alive.
Oh!
Ye-
Where are you? I don't see you. It's
Over
echoing
here.
from down the tunnel.
over here by the giant
Oh
dead
no.
rat.
Their ghosts are here to haunt forever.
Oh,
Because
for,
she's looking at the dead rats in the cellar.
oh, for fudge's sake, I'll be back.
Pearl just says, I believe that we should probably head back. And she hops onto Juke's back while Juke passes by. She sits up rather prettily on your back.
Don't leave that backpack
She
behind.
starts grooming the blood off of her.
Yeah, we'll get the backpack. And can I do like an investigation to see if there's anything in this room worth taking?
Absolutely.
I will investigate with a 12.
With your 12s, you go through what it's so weird the way that its flesh has seemed to deflate in a lot of areas. You don't
Gross.
see anything sitting around that looks too
Deflate.
terribly useful. There's a lot of broken glass and shattered vials and flasks and things. It looks like there used to be what may have been notes or something, but they've all been like shredded and turned into a literal rat nest over here. It's
Alright.
hard to make anything out. You do, searching through the backpack, find inside a small book that's about the size of a checkbook that flips open into these long horizontal pages.
Is
And
it
you look
just
through
a
it,
checkbook?
it is not.
Okay.
Several of the pages are too degraded and digested to make out, but as you get closer to the center, you realize that you have a coupon book of some sort.
Is it for free grand slams?
Oh,
As a malcontent menace?
As long as
There
that-
are coupons for the Malcontent Menace inside, yes, and
Oh.
for various other
Love a deal.
establishments throughout the realm.
oh God, I love
So-
a deal.
Wait,
So note
my
that you
are they
have
expired?
a not expired,
Hey!
half digested coupon book.
All right, I will add that.
There's
Coupon
also a smattering of copper coins to the tune of 12 copper inside one of the small pouches.
It's all mine. No one
And-
gets any.
That's fine.
And there is a pair of
That'll pay for your shoe cleaning.
Magic for
simple
that.
sandals and a set of clothes in about a 6 foot tall muscular person's build.
Oh, so too short for me. Oh,
Jelly, you were able to reclaim your ram skull intact.
okay, yeah. I was gonna make sure
Yay.
Jelly got a ram skull. So
As you take it off, you notice something has happened to it.
Is it a lucky ram skull?
Uh,
now it's a rat lamb skull.
having been organic material that was attached to the radicalism for more than one round, it had begun partially assimilating and changing it.
Ew!
The ram skull now has a mohawk made out of rat hair.
Ew! It's less cool now.
Does it smell like rat hair?
It does not.
Okay.
That's
you now have
better.
a rat hair mohawk ram skull.
Perfect.
Like how Captain Marvel has like the glowing
Yeah.
mohawk coming out,
Yeah.
but it's rat hair.
Yes.
Gosh, I hate it. Thanks.
It's white, so it'll be easy to dye though.
Yeah.
So with that,
Imagine all
you guys-
the colors we can do.
you guys head back up, slightly worse for wear. You know, you've been mostly healed though, so you're doing okay at this point.
Jolene's covered in blood.
I'm
I prestidigitate you.
No,
Too bad.
I wanted to scare the enemies out here, make it look like we really fought, so we can get more money.
Too late. It's already been
Damn
done. Just you though.
I'll prestidigitate the
Wow.
blood back. Can I unclean myself with it? No.
I
I
mean,
can't.
yes.
Technically, yes, you can do that.
Oh, because you can dirty. Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't do that. That's too much.
All right.
Oh, the music stopped immediately. All right,
That's
going
the
through some
wrong
barrels.
music.
There's just
Where is our
I don't know.
correct
Could be
music?
searching. Could be searching music.
There we go. So as you guys get back up, there is the waitress who climbs out of the hole first. Was it Juke, I think?
Yeah.
You climb out, and she goes, zombie ghosts! And passes out.
Zombie ghosts. Okay.
Because she was convinced you were ghosts earlier.
How do I even remotely look like a zombie? I'm not even dirtied. I took no damage. I look like I came back, like, right back out.
Pearl leans around your shoulder, and Pearl is absolutely drenched in her own blood.
I prestidigitate the cat.
See,
That
you should've worried
explains
about the
things.
cat.
And she goes, much obliged, dear. She hops down and she starts batting at the waitress's nose. Pat,
Yeah,
pat.
let's get the waitress back up.
Might be better off to let her rest for a minute. Let's go look through these crates.
She's still bapping at her nose.
Yeah.
I
Let's rank
lean
it,
her up
like-
against the rice bag or whatever the heck these things are.
Okay.
Got some
Sacks of
botan rice
barley.
over there.
So Pearl hops up on the table and she starts looking at this ledger. Flipping through the pages while you guys search around. So give me some sort of rolls.
I can't move with my
17
arrows for some reason.
Investigation.
I have to physically move myself. It's weird. Investigation or
I-
what?
Investigation or perception. Investigation will have a lower DC.
I had a 17 investigation.
Okay. So part of your contract was that you would be able to take some of their barrels of spirits and alcohols. So with your 17, you're able to, going through them, find where they had sort of tucked away one of the barrels that's a little choicer vintage. So you can
Good
take
stuff.
that. It's a good thing to do so because of the fact that most of the other ones were things like Two Goat Chote and Quench Throat Rosé, Mud Mead.
It's all
But
just
you were
box
able-
wine.
Lovely.
You're able to find a barrel of Verdancy's Honor, which sells with a big fancy label, leaf filtered, lake fermented for your pleasure.
Lake fermented. Oh boy,
Yeah.
cool.
What does that mean?
There's also a mini
fermented in the
keg.
lake.
There's also a mini keg that is emblazoned with so many different logos that they all sort of overlap one another, and then there's a bunch of stickers placed on top of that, and it's wrapped in what looks like a fantasy world version of biohazard tape that says for the extreme drinker, Quench Throat, champion of the Nine Thirsts. Get your
What?
drink on.
What?
I'll hand that to Jack. Like, here you go. Carry
Nice.
these, please.
And then your other one was Verdancy's Honor.
We can go sell this primo. Gotta make my 10 gold back.
So, in addition to that, Pearl is still going through the ledger, and she turns, seemingly satisfied, and says, I would like to thank you all once again. I certainly could not have done that without your assistance. Even with it, it was nearly a bit too reckless of me to do what I did.
Yeah, for the record, if you get hurt, come towards myself or Jean over here, or Jolene for that matter. We can all heal.
Yes, well, I'm fairly certain that I was a bit too preoccupied with dying to think
yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
That'll
That
be
being
that.
said,
Next time, though. Next time, though.
I both have the flutes, and while I was prepared to take a small cut of the gold as well, I believe I found something worth even more, which is information.
Is it
She
bad.
takes the ledger, she folds it up, and she looks to the unconscious waitress and says, "Don't let her know that I've absconded with this, will you?" And
Of course.
Sure.
she casts a spell on it, and it shrinks, and she tucks it away inside of her clothes.
Alrighty
Do
then.
you need to scamper off, or what do you need to do right now, honey?
Yes, I believe that it would be best for me to quickly follow up on these new leads and see if I can find those that I'm still searching for.
Well, all right. It was such fun. I'm glad none of us died. You got pretty close. I was worried about you, you know.
Well, I appreciate it as well. It would have been an ignoble ending to my quest had I fallen prey to what is usually my own prey.
Oh, because they're rats? Oh, I got you.
Yes,
Anyways.
especially one as stupid as that, though it was incredibly powerful.
I mean,
Well,
if
they
you,
usually are.
I mean, if you have a flute that can just summon rats, that would be an unending food supply. I didn't say this in character. I just said that to myself.
Well, consider she knows
also,
magic. She can make money every day for free.
this is true.
But
Well,
she's got to eat rats.
it does not summon rats so much as it calls them.
And then eat them.
If there are no rats, then it has no.
But I mean, this is the city. Come on. They're always
Yes,
there.
but I do not plan to stay here. I
That's
must
fair.
follow after their trail.
Also,
as
everyone
swiftly
have a
as I
sip.
can.
Have a sip of water and stretch.
Water, yeah.
So, it has been a pleasure working with you. And what is it that you call yourselves again?
Oh.
The J Crew.
Yeah, we're the J Crew. For
And
Acquisitions
where-
Incorporated, you know?
Where do you base your operations out?
Oh, shit.
Shoot, what's the train called?
Train. There's train.
I actually know the name, so I say the name.
Okay.
Train.
My brain does not want to function, but Juke is not completely dumb.
Okay. So, you give her the name of it, and she goes, "I thought it was defunct."
Well,
it
we're
used to be.
repairing it.
Oh.
Wait, do you know stuff about that there train yard?
Well,
Secrets?
there was some sort of catastrophe that happened there, from what I was aware of. There was this whole christening ceremony where they had captured or lured or coerced a unicorn into showing up or something.
I immediately
And-
take out my whisper jar, and I am recording all of this for posterity.
Then write notes.
Can we get you on record?
Yes, of course. I mean, this is all secondhand knowledge. It's not like I was there, but
It's still better than what
apparently-
we've got.
apparently there was some sort of catastrophe at the christening ceremony. They'd had the station running for a short time, but they usually do that to make sure that everything is in working order so that the christening ceremony goes, smoothly. They had all of the logos and things. It was to be part of their new line, which was the unicorn line. It was supposed to be a high-speed line that could somehow, I believe the trains were touted as being able to use the regular tracks, but they could overtake and somehow go past other trains already on the same tracks. And as part of a publicity stunt, they either, depending on the versions I've heard of the story, they had either captured, kidnapped, coerced, lured, or just made a bargain with some form of unicorn to use its magic to give some sort of blessing to the place. From
Blessing.
most of the stories I've heard, things went awry, and the unicorn was not what they had expected it to be.
So they thought they grabbed a unicorn, but it wasn't actually a unicorn.
it is rare for the stories of creatures born of the Feywild to be entirely truthful as to their goals, ambitions, and alignments.
Yes,
Ain't
Juke.
that the frackin' truth? I hate it
Mhm.
so much.
Aren't you a Fae?
Yeah, but I was raised here. Like, I understand the things that were going on in the Fae, but, like, I don't understand why it needed to be that way.
Oh, I'm sure you hear all the stories about, oh, when you have centaur babies, aren't they just all flopsy on the top
Oh,
half?
my frick. I've heard it, yes.
And of course, anyone with any modicum of knowledge understands that centaurs are sprung into existence, fully grown.
Yep.
Regardless, I hope that information is of some use to you, but apparently after the ceremony, things started going wrong very quickly, and they never were able to get the patronage that they assumed would make up for it. And I believe that they tried to blame it all on the engineer who had come up with it.
Crew talk?
No, it sounded similar. His name was Cruikshank Big Screw's Bestock.
Crew talk. First three.
He
last
was
three, okay.
he was a brilliant, genius inventor who had been instrumental in finding and pioneering new ways to utilize much of these brand new technologies, such as the airships and things. I believe that he was the one who figured out how to utilize crystals to properly drive the propellers on airships in a way that didn't have about a 40% chance of them exploding at random.
Would you know
But
if he's
after
a
the-
goblin?
As far
Crutalk
as
was a
I ever
goblin, right?
heard, yes, your Crutalk
Yeah, yeah.
is a goblin.
Okay.
From what I was aware, the only thing that I ever heard him described as was a reclusive hermit with scraggly white hair who hated to talk to people.
Oh, yep.
Hmm.
He preferred the company of machines to people.
Well, I can understand that, and thank you so much. I know you didn't. I know you need to skedaddle. I'll hand her a business card with her contact. She
business
needs another
card.
job.
She takes it and she
Yeah.
tucks it into her clothes with her paw.
It's a fancy business card too. It's like black and gold and like velvet on the top. You know,
What font?
railway thin.
Okay. Nice.
I know
Impressive.
fonts.
My God, he even has a watermark.
Now let's see Drawn Enterprises card. So she thanks you and she says, I have something for you as well. And she reaches into a inner pocket and she takes out something that looks like sort of a hard cookie in the shape of a paw print, and it has an engraving on it. And she says, you can use it as a ration, but if you hold on to it and you run into any of my friends or companions, then you can use this to prove that we did indeed meet.
Oh, it's like a personal medallion of yours.
That is correct. It has my scent.
Oh, sniff it.
It smells like cat.
Ah.
Smells like a cat
Would ya?
cat treat, really.
True.
With
no, I
that,
got
I
amazing.
will go ahead and take my leave. And as she goes up the stairs, you hear this loud banging at the door outside. Not the door to the cellar, but the door of the place.
What?
Pearl goes, I guess I'll let them in. And Pearl leaves.
Well, okay then.
As soon as you hear the door open, you hear somebody shouting, goes, I need to speak to the manager immediately. Wait,
Oh, no.
where?
It's
Nobody's
it's
here.
it's a Karen, guys. Watch out.
It's an abandoned restaurant. I know exactly what to do.
I immediately
We're gonna-
wake up that lady.
Okay,
I'm
you
just
wake
gonna
up,
look.
waitress. Jillian, you look out, and there is a person in what appears to be like a fancy vest, a bow tie, not a clip-on, an actual bow tie.
Oh.
Has like a messenger-style hat and very clean, crisply pressed slacks, and has what appears to be running shoes on. And they also have a leather jacket. And as they turn, you see on the back that it has a well-known Courier's logo on the back.
Oh. Acting natural. I'll be like, I'm
Here's
sorry,
somebody.
honey. Did you need something? No, don't wake her up.
Yes. I was
Jolene
directed
just steps
here. I'm in search of, and he reaches into his jacket like he's gonna pull a gun effectively, like movie style,
Right.
like very shifty, and then quick draws out a sealed scroll of parchment.
It's a telegram.
And he goes, I have a message. Urgent. I'm looking for... And then he reaches in with his other hand to the other side of his vest. Another quick draw. Takes out the card and he goes, a Jacques, a Juck, a Jalnay,
Oh Lord.
a Jane,
Jane.
or a Geli. Do you
Okay,
know any of these people?
Well, yeah, I am one of the names you mispronounced. It's Jolene.
That's not what it says here.
How
He
does
turns it to
spell?
you, and they're all written exactly as he pronounced it.
Oh,
You
is it
recognize
from-
the handwriting.
Is it
Oh,
Krutok?
God.
It's Kurtox.
Oh, yeah, that's our engineer. He's good with machines, not so much good with the letters.
Do you have identification?
I'll give her one of my business cards.
Looks it over. This is yours. 2 copper delivery fee.
Son of a bit. Oh! she pulls out. Well, you know.
Do you give him some of
Okay.
the rat juice coppers?
Yeah. Rat juice copper. It's like still bloody and pussy. Ugh,
Fresh
that's
out of the
not
rat.
a good word. Ugh.
Looks it over. Opens up the vest. Tucks them into one of the inner pockets.
Oh, Lord.
Hides them like they're like platinum pieces.
I gotta
Like
subtract 2
smooths
copper.
out the vest so you can't see it.
Gross.
We just hear a squish.
Oh,
And he goes, my job here is done. I ride.
Oh,
Then he
fuck.
steps out, opens the door. You hear like the
Yeah.
as he
Wow.
and you see him snap his fingers, and a pony comes flying from one side, launches onto the pony, gone.
Nice.
The
What just
pony had
happened?
red racing stripes painted on its flanks.
That man was
Did it have a
very
spoiler
fast.
on it?
It did. It had a makeshift wooden spoiler on the back
Oh,
flanks.
Jesus.
That's how you keep the horse from like lifting off from the speed, you know.
Exactly.
Hug the ground.
Jolene, you're holding a wax sealed parchment.
I'll poke back down here to the other ones.
Okay.
Hey y'all, that was actually for us, which is a little concerning, but it's from Krutok. I'll just open
does
it
it
up over
say?
here at the table. I'll step over the knocked out girl.
Pardon me, excuse me.
No, sorry about that. It's hard to see where she's walking. It's so tall and busty.
Okay, let's read it.
Step on wrists.
I like that Jack actually sat in a chair.
Yeah. Everyone else is like, I'll just hang out by these crates.
I can't sit in a regular chair, so I just moved to the table and I'm done.
You just put your belly on it.
It says, it reads in Krutok's writing, emergency. Return immediately. Vibrating too much.
Oh, man. Well, we gotta see what that vibration's about.
It's a train. I'm wondering if the train is going to explode. I hope he's still alive when we get there.
Well, I guess
Or wait,
see if we
is
see
the
a
egg?
balloon.
Oh no, is the egg
He
back?
didn't specify what was vibrating.
Oh
so we
no,
should probably
it
head
could
back.
be the egg. Because you left it back there,
Oh.
right, Jelly?
My egg. She was like checked. She was checked out of the conversation, and whenever everyone just like starts looking at her and mentioning something about her egg, she takes like 3 seconds before she just starts screaming, "My egg!
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 Egg!"
Gleeg!
Gleek.
Gig.
Egg.
Weird seal noises. Except it's jelly with egg.
Do we
So
need to?
I assume you guys immediately make your way back to the station.
Yep.
Make it
Do we
away.
need to?
I like how I
tell
just put a
someone
bunch
the
of
job
eggs.
is done or anything?
The waitress who you woke up goes,
Job done.
We'll send the funds as long as your zombie ghosts just go in peace.
You're gonna want to close up that hole over there. There's like a big fracking hole
a
from the
hole?
radicalism. There-
Oh, I'm feeling lightheaded.
Please stay conscious. You are required upstairs.
Oh.
Go upstairs.
Okay, just leave it.
Oh.
Let's
Go
go.
upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. I just like usher
She
her
goes.
upstairs. Tell the manager. Not your problem. The manager's problem.
He goes
But I'm the
upstairs.
manager.
You're the
you
manager
guys-
now.
Yeah.
I'm
I
the manager
saw
now.
Pearl for half
Look at
a
me.
second, then Pearl was gone.
You guys are going to head back to the train station post haste.
Post haste.
Yep.
We got
We got
eggs,
some good
eggs,
money.
eggs, and then cooking eggs.
Oh no, it's been so long since I've been here, I have to load.
Oh gosh.
So
Oh,
it
yeah.
takes you the better part of the rest of the day to get here.
And even more to load the page.
Yes.
So we could have short rested in this time.
Absolutely.
Yes, easily. So as you guys get to the train station, it's dusk. You didn't see any of the strange phantom activities at
Oh,
any of
yeah.
the stations on the way.
Always a
The
good sign.
weird hitchhiking dwarf.
Yeah, the beardless, toothless dwarf.
Ugh.
He's gonna get it at some
I-
point.
He just wants a ride.
Yeah, dude.
I guess he found his ride.
The hell.
And
Bum, bum, bum.
you get there, and when you get there, you see that there's a strange misty fog creeping in from the side of the field near the station and the rail yard, where that one fence was overturned that was completely covered in bones underneath.
I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah, pretty
It's
normal.
a thick pea soup fog rolling in.
Gross.
Extra thick.
Oh yeah, that fog is extra thick. As you get inside, the giant apparatus that has been uncovered is very, very much louder than it was before. Every second you hear the ka-thunk, ka-thunk, ka-thunk of it clicking the hands over and over.
As we're walking through the front door, Jean's like, so there was definitely some sort of like weird christening ritual with what they thought was a unicorn that probably wasn't, and like
Probably.
maybe killed a bunch of people and is
Probably.
like living here, exacting some revenge. That's a thing, right? Can we just agree on that?
Yeah.
It sounded a little bit like that.
Well,
As you guys
don't think
start
about
to go down the stairs, you see that there are a bunch of discarded paper cups.
Bird is here.
a
Burb
red
lives
cello
here
cup?
now. Burb lives here now.
Yes, there's a bunch of discarded paper coffee cups.
Do they smell like? Oh, I was supposed to say, do they smell like coffee?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And
Got
you
the
look,
bird.
The siren lives
you
here.
look up and you see there's
Yeah.
a big nest being built in the rafters.
We should probably put a tarp below that.
Sweetie,
Oh.
there's garbage cans. Garbage cans, girl.
The harpy leans its head over the edge and looks down at you. I was like,
Wave.
it's too late and too early for this.
Mood.
First thing
Look,
tomorrow.
I
Look,
feel
there's no
called
light.
out.
There's no light out there. Leave me alone.
First time tomorrow. First thing tomorrow. First thing tomorrow. Clean it up.
Well, does this thing have a name?
No, first thing tomorrow is coffee.
I stand by what I said.
Yeah, her name was Jaw. Jonas Goblin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Janice.
okay. Miss Goblin? Miss Goblin?
Yeah, John Nis Goblin.
Joplin.
Gobbler.
Gobbler? Have you seen our aberration friends looking about somewhere? And
Oh,
you?
I told the noisy ones to go down in the other abandoned tunnel.
The other abandoned tunnel.
Yeah, down where the train are. The goblin didn't want him in the other spot.
Oh. Well, his name was
He said he
Krutov.
needed a place for jam sessions.
Oh, that's
Oh my
right.
God.
Wait.
That was Tragatha, the paladin.
Yeah. We have
Yeah.
Tragatha, but we also have the Altague guy.
Oh,
And
Oh yeah,
he's
he
with
would have cleaned
Tragatha.
it up. What the heck? Why isn't he eating it?
He's with Tragatha.
Oh right.
He's trying to
That
teach
face.
him to play drums.
oh shit, he's got all those tentacles.
Yeah. He's trying to figure out a way to play drums with him, but he keeps wanting to eat the drumstick.
Yeah, it's tough.
Okay, can you tell the goblin to keep it down? He kept shrieking randomly.
Well,
No.
oh yeah. Well, let's go. We'll be right back. Enjoy yourself. Or go down to where
Boom.
Krutov is. Is anything shaking, or do we hear like an explosion about to happen?
No, not at the moment.
I don't know where it actually is. We go.
You guys
Not
head
at the
down.
moment. It's good.
When you head past the train lines, you can hear faint music coming from the one that the Necromaster used to inhabit.
Good job.
Fantasy
And
death metal.
you see that the lights are on where Krutok's train is, but they're like horror movie flickering. So as you start going down this tunnel, they keep turning on at like maximum brightness and then
strobe light,
flicking in and
no.
off. Not as fast as a strobe light, but enough to, despite the fact that several of you have dark vision, when it keeps going bright, dark, it's still very difficult to see.
Schwartz is over here like, my eyes! Ah!
Put on my 1,200 gold Gucci shades I've got. Just slide them on.
You get there and you see that there's a figure of Krutok sitting on the edge, illuminated every so often by the train lights, just like head in his hands, just sort of like shaking his head. You can hear him mumbling something. It's indistinct until you get closer. Do you try to hear it or do you call out to him?
I'm not
Try
gonna
to hear
sneak
it.
up on him. I'm
You
not.
just
I don't think you're sneaking with me. It's clop, 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 clop. So
Well, no, I said I'm not sneaking. We just need to.
Okay.
He might try to kill us.
Oh, so Krutok turns and sees you guys before you're
Right.
able to hear what he was saying. And goes, "Oh, you're back! Thank
Yeah, we
goodness!
Came as soon as possible.
We've got a problem. It went past vibrating.
What?
He brings you over and there's he gestures you forward and he takes you over to where these like fountains are, or where it used to be fountains. And on top of it is now that egg, which has tripled in size and takes up the entire fountain.
Jelly!
Uh,
Hey!
And it is split open in
Uh-oh.
8 different directions.
uh-oh.
And
Are we
there's
about to get
these,
There's a lot of
face
expensive things here. Uh-oh.
there's these long trails of bright blue slime all over it.
Bright blue slime. Jelly?
I'm
Jelly's-
like squealing and like running over.
She's
Okay.
about
My
to be a
baby.
mom.
and Kurdok goes, look, I don't know why you brought that thing over here, but I am not qualified to deal with this, okay?
Okay, well, we'll figure it out, okay? Thank you for alerting us. Has anything else happened? It vibrated and shook around.
The problem is,
Problem
It-
is,
so when it first hatched, it went into the dining car, and it
Oh,
ate everything
it's
fast
out.
enough that it didn't keep coming back.
oh wow.
Oh.
It didn't like.
Oh.
I don't know what it did to eat it. I mean, eventually it came back when it went over to the entertainment car.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
no. Those
But
parts we're not
that
supposed
was
to go into.
fine. I had it sealed off.
Oh, cloud car.
I thought,
Hmm.
but apparently, and he turns and looks at Jelly, accusingly. Apparently, it's like you.
Is there a slime
What?
dragon now?
I thought I sealed it in, and it squished through one of the door cracks.
It's a hamster slime.
Pretty much. She's like frantically looking in
Yeah.
like it's obviously not there, but she's like looking through everything.
It squished into the cloud car.
Oh,
That's the bad boy,
that's,
isn't it?
That's the bad room.
Oh.
And the passengers have been quiet ever since.
Ah.
I'm not gonna go in there. I can't
will
get
go.
in there.
Sounds
Jelly?
like a job for the jelly.
Yeah,
No,
Jelly's-
no, no.
Look,
she's like
look,
running
look,
through the
look,
car.
wait,
We'll
wait,
grab
wait,
Jelly.
please, wait, look.
You can't
Okay.
grab me. I'm an
Yes, I
amorphous
can.
blob.
Okay, I'm not trying to grab. I just want you to listen for a second, okay?
Just listen.
This is. They're quiet in there, so
Apparently,
I don't know
like-
what's going on, but they're not angry. Don't make the passengers in the cloud car upset. If you don't do that, it should be okay. But I've never heard them be quiet before.
Hmm.
Well, when you say passengers, what do you mean? Like, are they physical
I
things?
don't
or some sort of
know.
spirit? Well, you are a lot of help.
Look,
She says under her breath.
they've
kinda
been
puts it
there since the ceremony, okay? They never come out. There's no way for me to get in. Everything is locked and bolted, and it's like it's welded shut. I don't know how your little baby dragon thing got in there.
It is a dragon. Yep.
So I don't even know
He's-
if you can get in there.
Jelly is waiting. Like, you know how you can like kind of feel whenever someone loosens their grip?
Yeah.
She's waiting for that moment.
Look,
She's
I
gonna
don't
pull-
know what happens if you go in there. I cannot stress this enough, okay? I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what happened to the passengers. I don't even know if they're still there. So we can,
Hmm.
if you're determined to go in there, it's fine.
The problem with all of this is one of Jelly's legitimate flaws is she needs to like open and explore all rooms
Okay.
in a location.
Okay.
So this
Look.
the warnings are making her more excited.
I understand that you may feel some sort of attachment to this, but I cannot tell you what might happen.
You're
okay?
going down a path I cannot follow. Jelly.
We're going down a path I cannot follow, Jelly.
Jelly's just like so she's
None of
like,
us can follow you in there.
she's just like, okay, listen, we're all calm, you're calm, I'm calm. and she's gonna
Is
Is she
run.
vibrating
Yeah, but
like,
say,
like
no,
this?
you're
She's
shooting.
running.
Jolene just
She's
lets her
running.
go.
Yep. It's
Okay.
Jelly,
like-
you're a grown ass bitch. You can make your own mistakes.
Yeah.
She
So
says,
you
"That's Jelly."
run.
if you ever can reach us, do so.
You run to the cloud car, and
She's a mother now.
I'm
Or-
on maternity leave.
you run to the cloud car, and you check the seals on the doors. They're solid. Everything is. You can't figure out how it got in until Krutok finally takes out a keyring, and as he takes the keyring near the car door, a keyhole appears. But you can tell that the key he has does not fit it.
I can fit in the keyhole.
I'll hold on. I'll hold on to your. I'll hold
All
on
of
to
my
your
stuff
bone.
is getting left behind.
I'll hold on to your bone. We'll stick it in the food car. If you ever figure out how to get out of there, grab your bones.
Maybe-
We'll know.
Why don't we do this smart? And you can leave one of your hands out here to write a message or something.
No.
I'll as I'm squeezing through the keyhole, I just leave a polyp.
Okay,
Oh.
a pseudopod.
Yeah, it's a little
So-
pseudopod.
If
So
things
Jelly-
are good, thumbs up. If things are
So-
bad, not thumbs up.
So everyone else, the shades and curtains are all drawn in this car. The lights are on, but it is silent. Previously, when you were near it, you could always hear shuffling or movement, and every so often just strange noises and grunts that sounded sort of like language, but it is complete silence at this point.
This is weird.
Jelly, as you start to go through, everyone still on the outside sees the lights dim and flicker for a second, and they're a more orange hue as Jelly goes through instead of the typical yellowish color that all the other lights on all the other cars are. Jelly, do you continue through?
Be safe,
Yes.
Jelly.
Jelly, as
will
you
be
get more than
reunited with
half
the
of you
child.
through, you start to be able to see inside of this car. You see that there are these incredibly fancy logos inside the car, that they are inlaid with platinum and gold, and they are the same logo of the unicorn that you'd seen before. But these ones have precious gems and jewels as decorations, diamonds, rubies. There are these gorgeous black pearls as eyes for the unicorn logos.
This is a bad place for a rogue to be.
And as you're looking around, all of the lights suddenly go out.
That's
except
okay.
for one flickery light near the very end of the car. All the way down the hall, past all these logos and these fancy plush chairs. Now, to you guys on the outside, the lights are still on.
Oh, weird. Also, suddenly a hallway.
Jelly, as you get the rest of the way in and only your pseudopod is outside, you guys are still able to talk to Jelly. And Jelly, you can hear them, but Jelly, you can't make your voice travel through the pseudopod.
Oh,
There's
weird.
something preventing it in one direction. What do you do? As you look, you notice one final thing. There are a few little droplets of bright blue slime leading towards the very back.
I go. My child awaits its mother.
I message be safe.
As you go further and further, things start to warp. The train seems to keep going on. You glance back in the darkness, and as the light flickers, you see that the logos have all changed. The horns now have little trails of ruby inlaid on them to symbolize blood dripping down from the horns. The mouths likewise have rubies made in the form of blood droplets. One of the black pearl eyes winks at you. And then the logos look normal again. Do you proceed?
Yes. If anything, a bit more hurriedly because that was creepy.
Okay. As you run forward, you suddenly hear this squeaky, little rumbly voice that sounds very similar to your own. And then it's suddenly cut off mid-word, coming from this large hatch near the back of this car. When you look back, you realize that somehow your pseudopod is extended well over 100 feet back.
What the fuck?
The final light goes out. Do you have dark vision?
Believe I do. Let me double check. There it is. Load. Yes.
In your dark vision, you see as you go forward that there are just splashes of this dark, viscous material in sprayed patterns all over the walls. And you hear, just as you reach the hatch, where you see that there is a porthole, and you see inside a small, gloopy dragon cowering in a corner as a shadow is looming closer and closer towards it. You suddenly hear a from behind you, and then a clop clop, and then you hear the charging of something on hooves coming down the hall for you. What do you do? You are at the hatch. The baby dragon is inside the hatch.
I was about to say, first thing first, I'm gonna grab that baby.
Okay. As you open the hatch and you step into the hatch, everyone sees as your pseudopod on the outside instantly deforms and just splats to the ground.
Like
I'm
it
dead,
falls
guys.
off of her.
You have no idea. It's
No,
just
it's like
It went through the hole.
it just no.
Oh.
It,
The
it
pseudopod.
acted
It
like it just got cut completely.
Yeah.
it completely
dear.
went liquid
Yeah.
state, and
So
not
there's just a
responsive.
small puddle of liquid slime there, and the lights flicker blood red through the entire car for a moment, and then the lights go normal, and slowly all of the shades and curtains open up, and the door opens of its own accord,
What
and
the-
Jelly is gone. There is no sign that Jelly has ever been inside of this car.
So we can poke a head in and look. It's just a car. A
Do you
train
want
car.
to poke your head in this door that just opened by itself?
Don't the door might close by itself with your head in it.
Well, I'm worried. This is
Okay.
Kurtok. Kurtok, have you seen it do this before?
Prutok is slack-jawed, buggy-eyed. No idea what's going on.
Is it this car or
Guess
this car?
not.
Yes.
It's this car.
We're just using this car for now.
Okay.
Technically, it is the 7th car down the line.
Right.
Jillian would just go, Jelly! Like, call out into the car to see if there's anything. No response. nothing.
You call out in there, and you see that at the very end of the car, there is a long fainting couch. And above it, there is an incredibly realistic painting of
Of
some
Jelly.
sort of giant slime dragon with a slime girl atop it, as they are apparently locked in battle with this enormous, much too large unicorn.
Well, I'm pretty sure Jelly just got isekai'd.
Need to run this through the Renaissance filter.
And as you look around, you see that there are a bunch of these strange paintings, but when you look away from that one and you look back, it looks different now. Now you see that there's one of Jelly with a tiny little baby slime dragon, and she appears to be feeding it something. And whenever you look away, these pictures change, but Jelly is always in the pictures.
Well,
Reminds me of an episode of Doctor Who.
Krutok is looking through, and Krutok is like, the passengers are gone.
is that good or bad?
Well, I don't know.
Merciful. I've seen this Doctor Who episode. I have not.
Well, I'm definitely not drawing from Doctor Who because I don't watch Doctor Who. So I am unintentionally referencing something. With that, that is the end of our episode tonight. So
I don't know why those paintings oddly made me feel better about the fact that suddenly Jelly is just freaking gone.
none of them seem to show Jelly in terrible amounts of danger.
Yeah, but I still don't like the fact that she's
And Krutok is
invisible.
looking around, and he looks a little closer at one of the paintings and finds that the edge of the painting, which looks like it's fancy filigree, is actually runic spells all around the edge of this painting that's above the feigning couch.
Wait, can I see that? Oh, I know you said we're gonna end, but
Yes,
Can
once Krutok points it out, he only noticed it because he got right up next to it.
I can
Arcana it
assist.
before we go.
I can assist on Arcana. I
You can attempt, yes.
I will assist you and give you bardic inspiration.
Does assist give me advantage?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay. What's
You get an
is
extra
it
D6, an extra D6, and then also I think there was something else.
14. I'm at a 19 right now. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 19. Arcana.
I'm checking to see if I had anything else. Could you have a guidance to yourself before you did that?
Can I do that?
You could have, yes.
Well, I mean,
Because we need any information we can get. And
22
I don't.
then. 22. Arcana.
With your 22, whatever the spell work is, it's beyond you. All you can make out about it is that it definitely is a extremely intricate thing. It's definitely not a typical spell like you're familiar with. Some interesting things you're able to figure out, though, is that it definitely entails chronergy magic, as well as some kind of illusion magic, some kind of abjuration magic, and it also appears to have enchantment woven into it.
So this is a
Furthermore,
big boy.
Yeah.
Furthermore, the way that it's written, because of your familiarity with certain things, reminds you very much of something that... Give me a intelligence check with advantage.
Well, first roll was a 20, so
Okay.
intelligence check would be
Yeah.
+3.
Okay.
So
So looking at it, you realize, especially in light of the conversation you had earlier with Pearl, this is definitely something that is directly linked to the Feywild.
Oh dear God.
Fey magic.
Oh my God.
Oh man, if it's a portal,
Yeah.
That's
You just
your
gotta use
best
the
bet.
guide.
But the problem is you have no idea how to activate it
yeah.
or how to make this magic do anything you would want it to do.
Or where
With
in the
that-
world the Feywild, where in the Feywild you would end up, because the Feywild is enormous.
With that, we are ending our session for tonight. I want to shout out a very special thank you to Jelly and Jelly's player, Shy Siren, who has been with us since our first session and is going to be taking at least a temporary hiatus for personal reasons, and that hopefully we will catch up to you soon, Jelly. If you feel that you are able to rejoin us, just let us know.
Yeah.
We will be more than happy to have you again.
Yeah, it's maternity leave. It's fine.
Yes. So
Oh, you guys
Jelly-
planned this out? Oh, this is emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
So next week we may have or next week, yes,
Are
Next
we having
week-
a session right before Anime Expo?
yes, that's 2 days before we leave. So next week's session, we may have a guest star with us. We may not. We will see if we are able to recruit ourselves another intern or what might be going down. I want to thank everybody for being here and watching us. I want to thank all of my players. We will see you next week, everybody.
Good night.
But see
Good
you.
night.
Uh,
Good job, viewers. You did it.
You did it.